So our YouTube friends, we're hopefully this is going to you guys everything updated, which historically
is a problem.
It's questionable for sure. So, but we're getting the other stream started. Do we have chat on YouTube tonight?
No.
Or?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Everybody's gonna. If you want to say something, go to Facebook.
Yeah, guys. So unfortunately tonight, we don't have. Oh, here we go. We're gonna starting. I'll tell everybody all about it in just a minute. I think it's frozen.
Are you serious?
Oh, there we go. Hey guys, welcome. Speaking of Halloween curses,
yes.
Getting on was a little tricky, but hey, we're exactly on time.
Hey.
The computer completely updated and the everything updated. The Stream Deck thing, which is the little thing you poke the buttons on and makes that stuff work, it's not working because it's not updated. But everything else updated. I don't know. And anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just look at Jackie.
Distractions.
Yes.
Well, I figured, it's Halloween, obviously. Well, it's the month of, and I'm excited.
Heck
and
yeah, man.
I'm trying to make up for the fact that we're not like Jack. I don't know. I feel like we need to put some extra effort into this Halloween because we can't go out and party and take Jack out and all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna.
I like that laugh.
So I'm gonna dress up periodically and.
Awesome, man.
Call it Monday, whatever.
Hey, can you say something? Can you say the word bad for me?
Can I what?
Can you say the word bad?
Bad.
There we go. That's awesome. Bad. You're a bad boy.
Terrible.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, and but of course, keeping with the theme of Halloween, I'm working on a tropical island scene. Nothing says spooky Halloween like.
I haven't seen this drawing yet. I'm curious.
Oh well, you have to wait just a moment longer.
What?
But all shall be revealed. It's a commission, but oh my word, we went to the lake over the weekend with my parents, and it was so nice. It was like a mini vacation. The weather was beautiful, and I could not be more ready to paint like a tropical paradise, after that. And I know it's Halloween and everything, but oh my word, it was just so nice. Jackie fished like a crazy person. Like she's out there fishing. She caught turtles, caught some fish.
I caught mostly turtles.
Everything was catching really. She put everything back and all that, which is awesome. But caught a giant catfish though. And
that what's funny about that is like I'm cool with fish. Like I'll touch obviously because I was fishing with minnows, so I was putting them on the hook, so I have no problem touching fish. I don't want to touch anything else besides like the bass or whatever that you would catch. Like catfish scare me because I hear people get stung a lot.
Yeah, and those pointy barbs.
Yeah, and then I caught quite a few snapping turtles, and I was like, but luckily they would either, jump off the hook like they were able to, or like that last one I caught, I had to kind of maneuver the hook out of his mouth without touching him. He was really on there. Blah. Anyway, but it was fun. It was cool. It was relaxing.
It was.
That was nice.
I fished so much when I was a kid. I like being out by the lake and I like sitting there, but a lot of times when I go fishing with my dad, like in the boat, I won't even put anything on my rod. I'll just leave it on with the lure without it, because I just like being out there, just listening to the water and we just fished off the dock and we did some night fishing, but oh my word, it was just brilliant, and I wanted to try to capture that a little bit in this the feeling that I have here in this painting. So here well actually let me wait a bit because I know you're getting all the streams started.
I am, and it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm crazy.
So I want to say anybody that's watching on YouTube, We're not able to follow the comments tonight live on YouTube, so if you want to comment, and please do, it's on Facebook. It's on any of the Facebook streams. It's there's a watch party, and it's being started right now, and then there's the live stream is always on my art page. So if you don't want to, if you want to be at 8 and see it from the very beginning, just go to the my art page, and it's there. It's also on my personal page, but that takes a little bit to get started. So just a little, I don't know, pro tip. If you want to be there right at the beginning, it starts on YouTube first, and then right on my art page, and that's really when the little title thing goes. So I don't want you to miss any moments of this incredible show.
We are fascinating people.
Yeah.
Well, I should say Kylie Sykes has joined us. Says hi, guys.
Hey, Kylie.
Linda has joined us and says hi.
Hey.
Ron says, hey, everyone.
Hey, Ron.
And Kim says, good evening. And Kylie asked, did you get Aaron's email? Which, yes, we did.
Oh, yes.
I saw it come through, so have to email back tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun. That should be a lot of fun. Oh, the last time or two, the last 2 times I was working on Vader, and he is done. He's actually sitting on the fireplace thing back there.
Yeah, so it looks cool back there.
Well,
thank you. Though it really the colors pop.
I went over him with around the edges and stuff with a paint knife, so it's nice, thick, sort of. But here, let me show you up close.
Whoa.
So here's Vader.
Nice.
Evil. He's like 3 feet by 2 feet. He was a commission, and so much fun to do. But it's kind of cool though. It's kind of fun because I painted him so that he looks really good when the lights are dim as well. So like the bright parts of his face were meant to really pop when the lights are low. So it looks like Vader in the dark, that's coming out. But then in bright, like a bright room, the colors pop a bit more. It's more there. But so it works either way. But I wanted it so that in dim light, all the shapes and stuff really came out.
It does look it does look cool in different light amounts. I will say. I
wonder if it would, like, if I turned off the studio lights for a moment.
I don't know if you're gonna get that effect here.
I don't know if I will either because it's a webcam. Let's find out.
You're gonna try.
Let's find it.
Well, let me say, Mike says, "Love the horns." Thank you.
No.
And Nancy has joined us and says, "Hey." And Kylie said, "Awesome, thanks."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. So this is probably gonna fail because it's a webcam, and it's way back there. But let's go to and it's real. You know what? And there's no ambient light anymore.
Everything's gonna explode.
Because it was yeah. So it'll just be pitch black in here probably.
Okay, give it a try.
Well, here, computer, turn off painting light. Let's try it one at a time. Computer, turn off box lights.
Oh no. Oh.
That not made a difference?
I can't tell because it turned my screen
computer,
on.
turn box lights on. Sorry, this may take a moment, guys.
You just gotta play with things mid-show, huh? I gotta go turn the monitor on now.
Oh, did it turn it off?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have a plug? My computer's freaking out. Okay, sorry. Are we all still here?
I don't know.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
Are we?
Sure. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Like I say, it's Halloween curses that we're talking about tonight. Yeah. So I'll stop playing around with it.
Yeah. Thanks.
When it gets darker, it's nicer. Computer, turn on painting light.
Michael McCullough said you broke the feed. LOL.
I know. Gosh, I'll tell you what. Maybe it's not a curse. Maybe it's just me messing with things. Maybe that's what the Halloween curse is. It's me tinkering too much. Oh, but let me show you the tropical island.
Yes.
Oh, is there something you want to read?
Yeah.
There is?
Wait, what?
I said, is there something you wanted to read?
Well, no. Well, Michael McCullough said, make it so. And then Cassie said, hey, my broadcast got interrupted a few times. And Kim said, lost you there. Yeah. John just had to play with a few buttons.
Oh, sorry. That's weird, though. I think it made everything, like whenever that other monitor went off, it made everything stutter. That's good to know. Okay, well, anyway, we learned something. Don't do that.
Michael likes my horns.
Oh, those horns are cool, man.
And Mike said the Facebook feed has been really weird.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get down to this. We got stuff to cover.
Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. One sec, guys. My the Stream Deck thing's gone, so I'm using hotkeys on the keyboard, and I'm trying to remember how to. Let's try this one. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. This is just a drawing, guys.
I love the purple and orange, man. That looks awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. So this is going to be a lone palm tree at Twilight, and this is a 2 foot by 3 foot canvas, and it's going to be nighttime. So right now I'm just blocking it in, but what I was thinking about is to go in and use a paint knife for some of this, but I don't know if that's going to work because it's hard to get certain types of blending with a paint knife. Like, I mean, you can't get certain kinds of blending with a paint knife, but it does other types of things. And I was thinking a really thick sort of sculptural, almost painting for the sky might be nice, and then to have the palm tree that's going to be coming in. And the palm tree is going to have some really deep greens and light greens, but also other colors thrown in. The beach, which is what I thought I would work on a little bit tonight, it's going to be really sandy, but it's going to be sort of what I'm thinking of is sort of a white sand beach, but I don't really want to do it in white though, because that just sounds kind of boring. So what I'm going to start with is a burnt sienna, and I'm going to bring that like over here where the base of the tree is, like over here, and then bring that in, and then it's going to have different bands, and each band is going to be a little bit lighter color, so that the water is coming in, and it's going over that sandy beach. So where it touches the water will probably be the lightest. It'll be white or almost white. That's the idea.
Well, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so I love it.
Well, thank you. I was working on Mr. Vader back there this morning. Finished him up, and then started this guy.
Well, and Kim says, I like Vader.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
My mom joins us, says, hi guys, love Vader, colors rock.
Oh, thank you.
So.
Well, that's awesome. That's so great to hear.
Are you going to put any critters in this painting?
No. No critters. I don't know. I don't think so.
Wait, but you were going to put stars maybe?
Yes.
I think that's going to look awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking about, like, over on this section is going to be the darkest. That's why this is black. It's not going to be that dark, though, by the end of the painting. But I went in with just pure black and put that up there. Monet would not be happy. Yes, I use black. Sorry, Monet. But yeah, that'll be the darkest part of the painting, and then it'll be dark over here too. But I'll have a few little stars going in, and then the tree will be pretty bright. So you have some brightness over here a little bit, and then down here, and then it'll get darker, and then the beach that I put in is at this angle. So it'll have this light sort of angle coming in here, and then a dark angle that almost kind of matches it up there. Anyway, that's the idea. But it's a commission, and the person was really loose with the commission, but it was just, I don't know, it just seemed so cool and so great. There was like...
They were like one sole palm tree, right?
Yeah. They were like, they're like on the coast that we live. It's their sunset. We get the sunset, and in a single palm tree, and that was sort of, they're like, go crazy.
Everybody's got to share that one palm tree.
Mm-hmm. And I thought, that's what a brilliant thing.
Michael McCullough says, so dark, the Vader.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, we need to be on the beach, which I agree.
Heck yeah, look, Vader is just there. He's looking over everything.
He's watching over all of us. It's that time. And Jose Garcia joins us, says spooky. And Nancy agrees, no critters. And how about black sand beach? That could be interesting. There's black sand beaches.
Is that like a volcanic?
Well, she would know.
Beach,
I bet. Kim said, I'm excited about this seascape. And Maria has joined us as very cool. I don't know. I'm curious. I know because we watch a ton of those House Hunters Internationals. Right now we're on a Caribbean life kick. Because,
I was going to say, that's what...
I'm sure that I've seen a couple episodes where they talked about black sand, this or that, and moving there.
Really?
Surely, yeah.
I've missed that.
But
that is we're like I love that. If Jackie's trying to lure me into the den at night, she'll put that on.
What's funny is that this is so true. Like, so this is what I do. This is my method. So John's in the studio all the time. And I'm a reality TV junkie, so I'm always in the den watching reality TV or something and working on my computer and this or that. But if it gets kind of late and I'm like, gosh, I want to spend some time with John, what I'll do is I'll put on HGTV Caribbean Life.
Gosh, that makes me sound like a million years old, doesn't it? Like, I'll put on Matlock and see if he goes wandering through. No, but it's just I've never been to the Caribbean, but I love the music. I love the culture, everything that I've heard. Everybody, just everything just sounds so incredible, so amazing that I just really want to go. And so I hear that, and I hear the calypso and the thing. Like, oh.
Well, Nancy says, "Yep, on Big Island of Hawaii is where the black sand is." And Kylie says, "I was actually thinking Black Sand Beach too."
Really, guys? Wow.
It's because the way the lights hit this painting in the studio, the way our lights set up is it's appearing in the corner darker than it actually is, I think. So that makes me think that's why black sand is what might be what people's thinking.
Oh, like over here?
No, in the top, the other corner.
Oh, over here?
Yeah, it's like pitch black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is complete, but it will lighten up. So I wanted a black canvas for part of the sky, so I put black under there, and I want white on the other part because I want the light to shine through, so it's nice and bright. But part of it though, I don't want that light shining through. So if you've ever been to the art store, I'm sure you've seen most of the canvases there are gessoed in white, and gesso is that white, like it. Instead of having a raw canvas, the gessos are protectant for the canvas, and it gives a bit of tooth for the paint to stick to. So that's that white stuff that's actually on the canvas. It's called gesso, and but you can make gesso of any color. And if you make your own, which I used to, that used to be what I did. But I love these canvases I get now, so I don't do that anymore. But you can make it any color, but black is a really common one you can find at art stores too. But on this one, I wanted part of it black and part of it white. So I went in and made part of it black. The rest of it's going to be white. That way it really is bright. But I want that, I don't know, I don't want the light going through the paint and hitting that white gesso, the canvas, and then coming back out on this part.
Yeah.
But this will have color over it, though. But it will look very different than the parts that have white underneath.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about this.
Oh, well, I'm excited. You're excited.
Variation.
If you guys like, if you're painting and you're just messing around and you want to have some fun trying different things, I would say just for fun, try making the underpainting like on your canvas before you even paint different colors. If you know that there's an area that you want to have more shadow or more places where you want it to be really, really bright, then you might make the other places a little bit darker, even if it's like a gray, a light gray, a darker gray, and leave the really bright areas just complete white gesso. And then when you go in and you're painting on it, all of your colors, unless they're just completely opaque, they will change just a little bit. You'll get those effects.
Well, Mike says, please put in a starfish. They are very rarely seen anymore. Adding a sea turtle would be cool too. And let's not forget the pina colada.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, just a big old glass of pina colada in the foreground, the umbrella.
There's nothing wrong with any of those ideas, I'll tell you.
Maria says there's a white sand beach in Florida that doesn't get hot. I wonder if the black sand gets too hot to go barefoot. Sorry, got on late. I'm curious about that too. Nance might have went to that. I want to say she's been to Hawaii once, I think. But I'm curious. Let us know if the black sand gets too hot to walk on. I have no idea.
Man.
I will say, is I feel like you putting that brown down for the sand, the sepia, whatever that color is.
Burnt sienna. Mm-hmm.
Right now, to me, that feels like it's competing too much with the oranges in the sky.
Oh, thank you. Well, this is going to be the darkest part of the beach.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
And so, like I was mentioning, there's going to be like a few different bands. So this will be the darkest, and as we're getting closer to the ocean, it'll be getting lighter. So the part that's like in the ocean up here, I made these little drawings that I could feel, so that I know, like, so this first band's going to end about here-ish. It'll all be blended. This is just the underpainting. The next band will end about here where I have these, And that last band will end right up here where I have this little bit of a mark.
Oh, that's cool. I'm excited about it.
And this will be pretty white. So right now it's going to be very like it's not, there isn't going to be anything subtle about the colors that I'm putting down right now. But that's just because I just want to have the underpainting a little bit different. So this next one, for instance, is going to be a very very yellow. So I'm using this beautiful, it's a liquid yellow. I love these things. They're put out by Golden.
You should hold it up to the paint camera.
Oh, paint camera. Oh yeah, I forget. I'm holding my head over. So this is what it's like. I'll mix my own paint. Like I'll put different mediums into the paint to make it loose. But I love this Golden because it has a medium in it that makes it a really high flow. But the medium they use is different than the high flow medium I use. So that means I can have two different high flow mediums that feel very different. So this stuff isn't very tacky, but the high flow stuff that I have is extremely tacky. So now, which is great because now I have two high flow mediums, or two ways to make paint flow really easy, but they still feel very different.
Well, Maria says in Siesta Key is where the white sand beach is. That's
Sleepy Key.
And that's we probably have seen it on like, what is it, Beach Life. If it's not Caribbean Life on HGTV, we're watching Beach Life or Beach Moving or something. Beach House, I don't know. It's all like us dreaming about living on the coast.
Yeah.
And Maria says, neat to see how you do this. And Ron Captain has joined us and says, hi guys.
Hey Ron.
Thanks for joining. And Miguel is waving hello. So,
well, hello guys, and thanks so much for joining us, Ron. Man, we're living the beach lifestyle tonight, and we also have Vader there in the background. I was working on him the last couple of weeks, and just finished him this morning. So that's what we've been doing. Oh, here, let me show anybody that is coming in later. This is a more up close picture of Vader, like there, and I was telling everybody at the beginning that he's a commission, but I did it in a way so that whenever the lights change in the room, he changes, so that whenever it's kind of dim light, there's like a perimeter around his face, and then certain parts of his face really come in. But so you still get the full Vader structure, like it's Vader, but it looks like he's peering out of the dark. And then when it's really bright, like it is now, you get these bright colors and stuff. But he still looks dark and menacing. And I wanted to try to get that though from. Oh, we got an order! Yay! Yeah. Anyway, sorry, my things went ding. Whenever we get an order on our website, we get a little notification like ding. So I was like, yay!
And then everybody in the house rejoices.
Yeah, and we all go like yay! Something. Yeah, it's a thing. but then though, the background is a heavy texture. Because I wanted to give it, like, I don't know, just a feeling, like just having it slip.
Yeah, it's nice because it pops. Like, the texture makes the flatness of him make him pop out more. So I think the texture on just the background was a good call. I mean, it doesn't translate well in photos, unfortunately. I mean, you can only do so much without causing glare and all the texture. But in real life, it's, like, ominous and cool.
Yeah, it's and this is like a 3 foot by 2 foot ish painting, and there it bouts.
Yeah.
So it's kind of big, whenever it's right there, and so it has a bit of a presence to it, I should say.
Well, McCullough says James Earl Jones Vader. Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was what was. In fact, it was funny because that was specified in the commission. It was like it has to be like the original Vader.
Yeah.
The cool Vader.
yeah, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, that's what he said. He said, gosh, I gotta tell you, I love doing commissions and things because, I mean, I don't. There's a lot of commissions that I turn down because I'm not the right person to do it, or it's just something that I'm not, I don't know. That isn't really, I don't want to spend all that time working on something that I don't really like. But fortunately, that it's worked out where I can take the commissions I really like. But this has been so much fun, and the one I'm doing right now is just. I don't know.
Love painting palm trees.
Oh my goodness! In today I was trying to work out the composition for Johnny Cash.
Oh yeah.
And so I wanted to pick everybody's brains.
Imagine a man in black.
Yeah. Wearing black.
That's all I
it's
got.
just a black canvas. It's just.
It's just wearing black.
So, what do y'all think?
Well, Ron Captain says, I will be in Malibu on Thursday getting me ready for the beach.
What?
I'm jealous.
Man.
I'm jealous.
Well,
the weather is
that's awesome.
So nice outside right now that we are spending a lot of time outside, which is, I'm jealous. I want to go to the beach.
Man, Ron, I would be jealous, but I'm so happy for you. That sounds brilliant.
My question is, are you driving a big rig there? Because that sounds stressful, and you'll need the beach afterwards.
It wouldn't be stressful for Ron, I don't think.
Well, it wouldn't be for them, but
yeah,
I would be freaking out the whole time.
They've got it down. Science.
Michael McCullough says, yeah, black and white Elvis pose, Ring of Fire.
Elvis pose.
Okay. You've done a Johnny Cash that's all black and white.
Yeah. I've done a black and white. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to change it up. But you just did his like a young Johnny Cash in his face, so you need to do maybe his like
I don't want to do old
later
Cash.
version. I don't know. Ooh, but I love the idea of the Ring of Fire.
That is cool. But there was a photo of Johnny Cash where he had two 6-shooters. And it's very different. I was talking to Jack about it today. I was like, man, I would kind of, but he's, it's like a wet, because he's, it's like the outlaw, the Folsom prison and all this sort of stuff. And then having him like with 6-shooters kind of sounds cool.
Is that why Jack was doing school until like 5:30?
No.
Shop?
No, he took, yeah.
I can't come home from the grocery store and he's like, hadn't even started science. I was like, what?
No, he did really well though. He was doing good at school. I thought he went to the bathroom a couple times, but he was taking breaks. And I was like, well, buddy,
his bathroom situation is the break.
Well,
I think it's his. He has figured this out that if he goes into the bathroom, he can avoid us longer, and that's why he's in there for 45 minutes.
Well, he was just in his computer playing games and stuff, and I said, well, buddy, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm on break, and I was like, well, you can't take like half-hour breaks in school, like I mean, like if you, I don't know. Anyway.
But,
he was
Michael,
like, all right. So he went back and got.
Michael said Paulette said that about the Johnny Cash pose. And then Ron said, oh yeah, Barb is behind me with a second RV, time on the beach together this week. That sounds awesome.
Oh, cool. Man. That's awesome.
Very cool, very cool.
Well, I hope you guys have a blast.
So, in the spirit of spooky October, I thought we could talk about cursed movies.
Yeah, okay, and guys, everything on the computer updated, so the normal way that we get around on the computer is down because it didn't update.
We're just fully living this cursed situation.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
So everything didn't update. So I'm having to do all this in a weird kind of way. So you have to bear with me, so we'll try. And let me remember. This is a whole new program too. It updated, so the old program that would do slideshows doesn't work anymore. Apparently, it's old and outdated. Kind of like me, but I think I know how to do it. Tell me if this changes, because this doesn't really say a lot.
Yes.
It did?
Yes, you're good.
Yes.
You're good.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Everybody out there, most people should know what this image is. It was probably like the movie poster Poltergeist. And Poltergeist was...
I know that one.
We're talking about like cursed movies, and Poltergeist is up there.
And
this was a movie that Ron mentioned last show, and this was my scary movie. This was the movie I watched way too young, and it ruined me on,
Oh yeah, I mean, I mean, for years I remember like going to a room, and if there was like a staticky TV,
yeah,
it would freak me out a little bit. Like you would have to turn that TV off.
Well, and it freaked me. I think this is where my like zombies, vampires, all this like monster sort of movies don't freak me out. It's where I can't see the monster and I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Those freak me out, and this ruined me.
So why is this movie cursed? Is it because of the health things?
Well, because there were 2 untimely deaths. It was the 22-year-old actress Dominique Dune, who was murdered shortly after it came out in 1982, and child star Heather O'Rourke, that young girl in it, died at age 12 due to a misdiagnosed intestinal issue.
Man.
And then 2 other cast members died of like surgery and cancer related things. It wasn't like, I mean, people knew they were sick, but just bad things.
Gosh.
And there was like a rumor that real skeletons were used as props. So it's never been proven. It's never been unproven. It's never been proven. So anyway,
I've heard about those props that's happened quite a bit. Like traveling sideshows and stuff would have skeletons, and then they would sell them like the prop houses. And there's actually one around here somewhere. Like
wasn't there one where they thought it was a prop, but it was actually a real dead guy?
Yeah. So they thought it was a prop. Yeah, exactly. And then
do you're you know a lot of trivia. What do you know the guy's name or who it was?
I can't remember his name. I'll have to find it. But he was an outlaw, and then he was like hung or something, and then because he was an outlaw, he wasn't like a really famous outlaw, but the funeral home they mummified him in a little bit, so they had him on display, and then they ended up using like his skeleton or something. Like they took the skeleton and they decided to sell it because I guess they owned it at that point, and then the skeleton went on a traveling sideshow. It's like a lot of these skeletons, like and then it was on the sideshow for so long that. And it was sold like from one owner to another owner. It was just part of like the stuff like big lot sales and stuff until finally nobody knew that. Everybody just thought it was just part of the fake stuff, And then then it was somewhere and it fell over and broke and it was like a real bone and everybody was like, oh my gosh, that's a person.
That's so disturbing.
And they ran like DNA and stuff on it. And they found out there was the outlaw and now he's buried somewhere here in Texas. I thought it'd be cool to take a road trip and.
Yeah, well, Ron said Amityville horror. Yes, that is a cursed. I've heard that's a cursed movie. Mm-hmm. I didn't do that one today, but that was on the list. Oh, okay. So this is a fact, an interesting fact about Poltergeist is that this scene with the chairs stacking, I don't know, it's been years since you've probably seen this movie.
I don't remember the chairs thing.
Okay, so there's a scene where the little girl is sitting on the kitchen counter, the mom is standing there, and the mom's kind of frustrated because all the chairs are moved away from the table. Oh. And so she's like, you guys are whatever. She's not happy about it, so she tucks in all the chairs. The kid is still sitting on the counter. She, it's literally like 10 seconds. She turns around. She walks into the kitchen, which is an all open space area, walks into the kitchen, and the camera pans down to her like getting something under the sink, and then she pops up and looks at the table, and all the chairs are stacked together like that. Mm-hmm. And that whole thing was done in one take.
Wow.
Yeah, and I should say that all the chairs, like in the moment that she went to get something under the sink, they took all the chairs out and they already had like a set of stacked chairs like glued together. Mm-hmm. And they just set them on the table.
That makes sense.
But it was funny because I hadn't seen this movie in years, and then today when I was looking some different stuff up, I watched this scene because I was going to try to like put the clip into the show today, but I couldn't do it. And I was like, whoa. It was like a flashback to like, oh, this movie. That
was creepy. It was really cool in the movie too, how they would it was fun at first. Like they put the little girl in the kitchen in a certain spot and she would slide. And they were like, oh, how much fun, like...
No, that is not fun.
And it was just like, oh my gosh, like, we're so lucky. Look at the... It was almost, it was just...
Well, and Drew, another fun fact is Drew Barrymore actually auditioned to play Carol Ann, the little girl.
Ann. That's right. That's her name, Carol.
But Spielberg felt she would do better as the little girl in E.T., which was coming out like a week before it or something.
Oh.
So...
This house is safe or clean. What was that?
Yeah, that lady, man.
Yeah.
Trippy, dude. Okay. Anyway, next. Okay, so Twilight Zone.
Ooh,
the movie.
Oh, the movie. I remember okay.
The actual 1983 feature-length adaptation was cursed in real life.
Oh, yeah. There's some thing on the wing.
Well, so during its filming, 3 actors were killed in a helicopter crash.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Actor Vic Morrow, I think I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. As well as 2 child actors, Renee Chen, who was 6, and Micah Din, which was 7. And then ultimately, director John Landis, along with the other filmmakers, were found innocent of involuntary manslaughter in the deaths. The incident obviously scarred everyone, all that fun stuff. So,
wow, that sucks.
I have a trivia question for you, though.
Oh, okay.
How many Star Trek actors appeared in the series?
Oh, in the original series?
Yeah, like in all the shows.
Oh, okay. Let me think. I know. William Shatner. He was in 2 of them. He was he was in the something on the wing, and then he was also in one where it was a diner, I think. Gosh, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna guess 3.
Ooh, look at you with your knowledge.
But I'm thinking Scotty might have, and probably some actors that we don't really think of, but you know.
Well, 3. You're accurate in that.
Wow. Well, I'll
so William Shatner appeared in 2 episodes: Nightmare at 20,000 Feet and Nick of Time. And Leonard Nimoy appeared as a soldier in the Philippines during World War II in the episode Equality of Mercy.
Mm.
And George Takei played a Japanese-American man in the infamously banned episode The Encounter.
It was banned?
No, the episode was banned.
Yeah, it was banned?
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I'm not sure about why it was banned. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Now I want to know.
Oh, my. Well.
Well, Sharon Quintel has joined us and says, you guys should come join me at my house Sunday afternoon from 5 to 7. I'm giving a driveway concert along with some of my friends with Mark Adkins, John. Oh, and Herb's going to be there.
Wow.
Marilyn will be there along with Randy and other people. All you need to do is bring your lawn chairs, intercooler if you choose. I'm really not that far away from you. That sounds like a blast.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, thank you so much. That man, I'm not sure if we can make it, but thank you so much for the invite. That's
I do
so
love
sweet.
a good party.
Woohoo, man. Well, it hasn't been much of a party here today. In a way, I mean, I've had a wonderful day, but I did start my diet hardcore.
Why do we have to talk about it?
Yeah, and so it started that, and I'm still having like that health thing going on a little bit, like with the gallbladder thing and all that. So
we're all doing this.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then I don't know.
Anyway,
might as well.
I'm having to weigh my wine. I'm not happy about this. It's not cool. Okay. Anyway, next one. The Exorcist.
Ooh, pea soup.
So it was thought to be cursed because the set burnt down, for one.
Well, that'll do it.
There was on-set injuries to actresses Linda Blair and Ellen Bernstein, and the deaths of 2 of the actors, Jack McGowan and Vasiliki Malarios. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Right after shooting Wrapped, they died.
I think for a goat lady, you're pronouncing remarkably well.
Thank you. I think also like the shocking nature of the film is probably why people were like, "Ooh, this movie is crazy." But it was based on a true story. I mean, it was there was an actual exorcism of a boy, I forget his name, that this thing was based on. So,
Man.
But.
Yeah, that was a good one too. The power of Christ compels me.
It was a freaky D movie. It was the first horror film to be nominated for the Best Picture Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good little bit of trivia knowledge to remember. Well, the next one?
Oh, wait. Well, let me say, because I was on my document. I wasn't looking at the comments for a second. Hold on. Okay. Michael said the tree scared the poop out of him on the Poltergeist, which.
Oh yeah.
So on that scene, they actually filmed it backward. They filmed it. Let's see. The guy gets sucked into the tree. Well, in the filming of it, he got pushed out of the tree, and then for the movie, they reversed it.
Wow.
Okay.
That makes sense. That's smart.
And
That's cool.
Maria posted, "They're here." Yeah, that's creepy, dude.
Boy.
Michael said The Crow. That is actually another cursed movie that I came across when I was looking this all up. And Kim said, yes, classic image for the poltergeist. Michael said, Carol Ann, don't go into the light. And the girl died so young. She did, which I remember it was just like, dang, that's rough.
Yeah.
And Nancy said, second house on the left was my freak out.
Ooh.
I don't think I've seen that.
I don't think I have either, but that makes me want to go watch it.
I know. Now I'm going to have to watch it. We'll have to have a watch party, see if we can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, there's some things like, is it Netflix or Amazon or one of those where you can do watch parties and everybody can chat?
I think it's Amazon. I don't know.
That'd be fun. It'd be fun to have a watch party where you can chat, but then also do a Zoom. That way,
Oh, Barb said, sorry to change the subject for a second. I got the print that won. I love that John signed it, and it was super fast to reach me in Canada. Just love you guys. Aww.
Oh,
thanks, Barb.
Thank you so much, Barb.
And Michael said also Firestarter. That movie tripped me out because that was one of my favorite movies when I was little.
That was a
Barb
good
said, I came in late and your ears look different, Jackie. Yes.
It's just the way she combed her hair today, I think.
It's Monday. It's my Monday look. I've started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and this is who I am. Oh yeah, that's
a new phrase that I've learned within the last week is sashay away.
Away.
Mm-hmm. Telling you.
I know. I think it's hilarious that they have to lip sync for that life.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
Yeah, that's boy. Yeah, that's funny.
Let's see. Nancy says, I remember waiting for a long time to get in. Probably speaking of the... I don't know. She'll have to remind me because I'm checking old messages or old comments. She says The Shining was a crazy movie.
Yeah.
And...
for sure.
Michael Lee said Brandon Lee was shot with a real gun that was supposed to be a prop. Yeah, for The Crow. I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah. I can't remember. Was it a real gun or was it a prop gun? But it had something in it. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I mean, I
heard something, but it killed
him.
I mean, whatever. I mean, it functioned as a gun. I mean, it worked. Yeah.
Oh, and Nancy says it's a slasher movie. The one that freaked her out.
Man.
Slasher movies. I don't know. Slasher movies just. I don't know. If I can see the monster, I'm like, meh. It's good makeup. I don't know. It's got to be
some of
like.
them, though. I mean, gosh.
Some of them are creepy, but like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that. I was always kind of like, why are you running towards the shed? Why aren't you getting in the car? Why aren't you calling the police? I'd be like, I'm like.
Yeah. Kind of like what about like The Descent? Is that the one or the ones where they go in the cave?
See, and that's freaky because you don't see them for a long time. You don't see those creatures. Yeah, that's where the evolution of these. That one's weird.
That's why Jaws was so good too, I guess, because it was hidden under.
Yeah.
You want another picture?
Yeah. Let's do this. Okay. So this is the Omen, and this was considered really cursed.
Really? I didn't realize.
So the crew had planned to charter a plane to get some aerial shots, but had to switch to last minute due to a scheduling conflict. The original plane ended up crashing, killing everyone on it.
Wow.
The director, Richard Domner's hotel was bombed by the IRA the day after the shot in the safari park scene. The zookeeper at the safari park was killed in the lion area, which also happened the day after filming.
Wow.
That sucks. Sorry.
Wow.
The stuntman standing in for Peck was attacked by Rottweilers during the graveyard scene. They managed to bite through the protective gear he was wearing.
Dang.
And after the film wrapped, special effects director John Richardson and his assistant Liz Moore moved on to the film A Bridge Too Far. While filming in the Netherlands, the duo was in a serious car accident. Richardson survived, but Moore was decapitated. And it was especially eerie since Richardson was responsible for the infamous decapitation scene in The Omen.
Yep, it's cursed.
I'm gonna go with that's cursed.
I didn't believe before, but I didn't believe the curses.
Yeah, it's pretty cursed.
Who did the voodoo? Like, the Omen do. That's for sure. Golly.
It's kind of like that. What's that movie where the plane's gonna crash, but one of the girls sees it and gets off the plane, and then the whole movie is like,
Final Destination.
Yes,
Ooh.
That movie was kind of weird. Like,
yeah,
that movie I liked that movie. That was scary. That was weird.
Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it?
Ron Captain says the prop guy on The Crow used the barrel of the gun to break the lead off of the bullets to make them blanks. He forgot to take them out of the barrel. Dude.
Wow.
Can you imagine being that guy? Like, in that accident?
Man.
That would suck. That would suck. Your life is not good.
You should not be a prop guy.
Should not be a prop guy. Should not be a prop guy.
Yeah.
So, with The Omen, the film's title was changed twice. It was supposed to be called The Antichrist, and they didn't like that, so they were going to call it The Birthmark. And
ooh, that's not as good.
Yeah, and so they changed it to The Omen. There you go.
The satanic freckle. That just sounds. Oh gosh. What's going on over there?
Well, okay, so
it's funny we're talking about The Omen and all the curses. I think we should move on quick to another slide. I hear something over there. What is it?
Okay, it's a spider. It's a spider.
Oh, it just stopped. Wow.
Oh, that was weird.
Well, man, is there more on The Omen?
Well, okay, wait. So, Kim said I have a cute lock of hair over one horn. What's funny is I can't see myself. I have to look this way, and then I feel like, I don't know. I'm just gonna rock it. Kim said, she said, I thought at first you had ponytails. Yes. Let's see.
What, babe?
So, okay, Michael says it was recorded before seatbelt laws. And now I have the Damien song in my head.
What's the Damien song? Oh, what is the Damien song? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
If I heard it, we'd know it,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like one of those things.
So, okay, the last movie that I threw up there that was cursed is Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, I never really liked that one that much.
I can't remember I don't think I've ever seen it.
I think I was too young when I saw it. Like, it was creepy, but it was just sort of, like,
Well,
but I remember it scaring the poo out of my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
We should totally put it on one night.
And I don't remember if we saw it, like, if it was, like, later on in VHS or when, like, I don't remember where I saw it with her, but I remember she was like, nope.
Well, so right after the movie, in 1968, right after the movie came out, misfortune befell many who created it. So composer Christoph Kometa died from a fall. A producer, William Castle, was hospitalized with severe kidney stones and barely survived. Sharon Tate, the pregnant wife of director Roman Polanski, was brutally murdered by the Manson family. So...
Dang.
Yeah, not cool, man. Not cool.
That's harsh, man.
So, and then, it was funny though because, I got caught in this rabbit hole. I'm looking up all these facts of these movies, and you just get sucked into like one thing after another, looking at all these different things, and so I got sucked into Mia Farrow was the star of this, right? So, and I didn't realize, but she was married to Frank Sinatra. Oh. So I'm not hip to any of this stuff. She actually, Frank Sinatra divorced her during the filming of this because he wanted to film one of his movies, and she wanted to film this, and she was like, no, I'm going to film this movie. And so he said, you have to choose between that movie or my movie, or me, basically. And she, not realizing he was, I guess, serious, she He served her with divorce papers, like out of the blue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
crazy.
He did it his way, I guess.
I know, and again with the rabbit hole. So like, go to the next image. So she's gorgeous, right? She very young.
I don't remember what she looks like.
Well,
I kind of do, like Rosemary's Baby. I didn't realize that she was the star of Rosemary. I'm sure I heard it at some point, but I've forgotten that she was the star. So I kind of know what she looks like now because I remember seeing Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah. Michael says her son is the news anchor that looks just like Frank. Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. Wow.
Actually, I know who he's talking about, and he's partners with another guy I listen to, his podcast. Anyway, so what's crazy about this is she's got super short hair, and so she was famous back in the day for I forget, Peyton Place. She was on that, and then married to him. But she was like had long hair, and she always looked really young and all this stuff. And he told her, you should quit acting and just let me take care of you. And it was kind of that old style of, be a homemaker and all of that. And and then his ex Nancy Sinatra, I think, and their kids were throwing a 50th birthday party for him, and he told Mia that she wasn't invited. The family wasn't happy with the fact that, they were together, I guess. And so she was really upset about this. And so she didn't go to the party that night. And then the next day she went to go film for this Peyton Place she was on. And she was still like so upset that she went into her dressing room kind of late. And she was like, screw it. She chopped off all her hair.
Wow.
And then took all her hair out to the director and said, no more little girl shots, or no more little girl fair, or whatever she said. But she was done being the little girl, or being treated like a little girl. So,
well, man.
So Michael says, yeah, Google Ronan Farrow.
I think Nancy was his daughter, though.
Well, maybe it was. Maybe they were. It was something where they were throwing a birthday party for him.
Maybe his daughter wasn't happy that he remarried her.
Well, all of them. I'm sure. I'm sure that was the deal. But Michael says, yeah, Google Ronan Farrow. Actually, Michael, what you should do is, because I listened to an interview. I like to listen to Mark Maron's podcast, and he was on a Mark Maron podcast, and it was awesome. So you should Google Mark Maron, his podcast WTF, if you don't already know of it, and listen to that one because it was a really good one. And I listened to a podcast with his husband. I think they're married, with his husband on it, called Pod Save America. You can look that up too. That's pretty cool.
With Mark Maron's husband?
No, with Ronan Farrow, the son of Mia Farrow.
Oh, okay.
And then he said, tell me that's not Frank. So yeah, it does look like him. Maria said the Queen of the Damned. I can't remember, mispronounce this. Aaliyah? Yes.
Yeah.
Was killed on the plane leaving the filming, I believe. Yes, I remember that. Because it she was a big deal.
Yeah.
So, pretty crazy.
Lots of cursed movies out there.
There are lots of cursed movies.
Man, well,
yeah, that wasn't. That was only 5 of. I think the list I was looking at was like 12, and it was crazy.
Well, here let me show you guys what's happening in the tropical paradise that I'm calling my easel. So I'm just blocking in color, but you can kind of get an idea, maybe a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I'm liking it.
Oh, thank you. So we're gonna have turquoise waters, but it's gonna darken a little bit more because it's gonna be twilight. So a lot of this is gonna darken. I might even have stars over here. I'm not even sure yet, but some stars up here, and this is gonna have more color going through it. But the stars are gonna peek through. The light on there's going to be light greens, dark greens, other colors in the palm tree that are coming down in the trunk of the tree. Down here, it's gonna have lots and lots of colors. Lots and lots of colors.
Colors.
So whenever, but I'm wondering about using the paint knife. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I mean, because you have such a great blending situation going on, and every time I suggest the paint knife, you're like, it'll mess up my blending.
I know.
So why would you do that now?
Well, that's what happens so much, because I'll go in and I'll block in a painting with the idea that I'm going to use a paint knife. But then I'll go in and I'm using tints and washes and different things that are really, that don't have a lot of texture.
Well, what if you just went in and did the paint knife on the sand going into the sea?
Yeah, I can definitely do paint
I
knives
can see you doing
parts.
that.
And maybe on the tree.
Yeah, make that pop off the make it even more of a foreground situation.
That's an interesting idea. Yeah, that might be what's called. Kind of like on the Vader painting where back there where he doesn't have like a whole lot of texture, it's the background, but I think it really helps the painting though.
Well, Michael says, "Ooh, good one, Queen of the Damned. I love it." That's a good one. And then Maria said, "It's beautiful," about your painting.
Oh, well, thank you.
So we're going to the zoo tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. The zoo day.
So because we homeschool Jack, we're gonna do this.
I'm looking forward to it. That's gonna be fun. Like and things are different now because of the COVID. But the last week we took a field trip to the gardens. And we picked the zoo, but we're trying to pick places where you're not really around other people. Like the gardens, you can distance yourself as much as you want. Like you don't have to touch anything, you don't have to be around anybody. And the zoo is sort of the same thing. Like you get a time slot to go. So like you buy a ticket, you buy the parking, you know when you're going to be there, and then you just go in, and then you can kind of wander around, and not be around people. And so we're trying to pick safe outings for Jack to get some school in and things, but it's a challenge.
Mike says make the starfish like you can pick it up.
Yeah, there you go.
And Kim said using a paint knife to create waves, maybe. I've done that once and it worked well.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. That's fun to take some of that titanium white. You can kind of make little crests and stuff.
Oh, and Michael said still keep your distance because the animals can carry it.
Oh, that's a good thought
too. The COVID
too.
and stuff.
And I'll have Eagle with me, and so I know. Like with the guide dog school, they say not to get around like certain predatory animals can make your dog nervous. It doesn't seem to do that with her, and then they can make other animals nervous. But
I know last time we did the zoo, I don't remember even getting really that close to any. I mean, you can still see them in the distance, but you're not like up against the fence with lions right next to you.
Yeah. So I think it's all good because it's so far away, and everything. But
I might wear my horns. I'll blend in.
Oh, nice.
They'll never know we were there.
Hang out over at the goat sanctuary.
Why not?
Why not, indeed. But I guess I'm going to call it quits for this painting tonight. I did Vader this morning, finished Vader, and then I've been working on a tropical paradise, and it's pretty wet.
It'll be interesting to see how much you have done by Thursday, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm hoping quite a bit. I'm hoping I'll have a lot to show you guys.
Well, Michael says your dogs seem so invincible.
Oh, gosh, that's funny.
I wish, but they're big,
she's
softies
so
that have no idea what's going on.
I will say she has the softest ears. She's so cute.
Yes.
Let's squish her little ears. Let's give her love. But yeah, she doesn't get too nervous about that. She doesn't like it's weird things that weird Eagle out like a microphone popping. She hates that. Ugh, she hates it.
Ooh,
in airplanes.
I wonder if she'd react to this cat.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
She's over here laying down. You can show her.
Okay, let's see.
Eagle's like a shadow. Like at the lake, we went there this weekend. Like she's never more than a couple feet away.
Let's see if she does anything.
I doubt.
She's snoozing.
I submit that she won't even blink. She just.
Chip's like, I ain't having it.
Yeah. The beagle on the other hand, the non-guide dog. That's so loud. That's funny.
Okay, anyway. That was not nearly as exciting as I'd hoped.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. Oh, and like I said, I started my diet. So I did that, for health reasons and everything. Just try to get more healthy. Like I lost a ton of weight for the back surgery like over a year ago, and then I didn't gain it all back, but I gained a good portion because I was just so happy it not hurting anymore in the back.
Getting to the fridge wasn't nearly as difficult.
Yeah, I can actually get to the fridge and it didn't hurt. So, so I'm back on it, and I'm gonna start yoga tonight. Actually, I haven't done it today. I was gonna do it today, so I've got to do it tonight, and get more limbered up, and get ready for more heavy duty kind of workouts.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start with yoga, and then the diet. So we'll see. But I'm starting at 216 pounds. But
you're brave for announcing it. You're brave.
Well, I'm going to weigh in every Monday because there wasn't a reason not to like Mondays. I might as well get a reason to.
Yeah.
But so
Michael says good times visiting with you guys.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Thanks for hanging out.
Well, thanks, guys, and
yeah, it was fun. We'll keep up the creepiness for October.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Let's see what different thing I'm wearing. Every time I shake my head, they wiggle.
There you go. Well, have a good time, guys. We'll see you Thursday.
Thanks.
Are you wiggling your ears? I mean, your horns. Bye on that note.